Hello, everybody. I'm here today to talk to you about a horror short story I wrote titled The Boy Who Woke Up Remembering the Future. This is going to be the first part of a hopefully long series. So let's get into it. We start off with a bit of a bang. It started with a fall. 12-year-old Ryan Thompson was sitting in math class. He was working on an equation, and the next thing he knew, everything went black. He crumbled to the floor like a puppet with its strings cut. There was no warning, no cry, just silence. His teacher screamed. The rest of the class froze. Paramedics came within minutes, but they couldn't figure out what had happened. There was no seizure, no trauma, no visible injury. His vitals were stable, but Ryan was gone. Comatose for 6 days. He lay motionless in a hospital bed as machines beeped steadily beside him. His parents, tearful and devastated, refused to leave his side. Doctors said his brain activity was strong, unusually strong for a coma patient. His eyes darted beneath closed lids. He was dreaming. And then, on the 7th day, Ryan opened his eyes. He looked around wildly before focusing on the nurse standing by his bed. "The fire starts in the library," he whispered. The nurse frowned, confused. She thought she misheard him. Surely a coma patient wouldn't just tell her that there's going to be a fire in the library. But when Ryan's parents arrived, he repeated it again, louder this time. "The fire starts in the library tomorrow." His mother rushed to his side, trying to soothe him. His father called the doctor, who chalked it up to a strange dream brought on by the coma. But Ryan didn't seem to think it was a dream. "I saw it," he said. "I heard the alarm. I smelled the smoke. It happens at 10:42 a.m. They dismissed it, thinking it was just another bizarre symptom of the mysterious illness that had put him in a coma in the first place. But the next morning, at exactly 10:42 a.m., the fire alarm at Ryan's school blared. A small electrical fire in the library. No one was hurt, but the damage was real. His parents froze, staring in disbelief at the TV coverage of the morning's events. And Ryan, he didn't even flinch. "I told you," he said quietly. "It's happening again." That night, Ryan asked for a notebook. For the next 2 hours, he scribbled page after page until his mother finally peeked over his shoulder. She wanted to see what he was writing, but it wasn't a story. It was a list. Each line started with a date and a time followed by something unsettling. June 13th, Mum dies. June 20th, a black car waits outside our house. June 25th, the Watcher finds me. July 1st, the man with no eyes speaks. It went on for 3 pages. His mother gasped when she read the first line. Mum dies, June 13th. That was 2 days away. "Ryan, is this some kind of joke?" she asked, trembling. "I don't want it to happen," he said, his voice barely a whisper, "but it does. Every time I tried to stop the fire, it still happened." She didn't sleep that night. She cancelled her plans, locked every door, slept with the lights on, all while listening intently for any sign of danger. The next day, she made it through without incident, June 12th. But the dread didn't lift. It lingered like a dark cloud, suffocating joy and stealing peace. Then, Ryan asked her to read the margins of the paper. Tiny scribbles lined the edges, notes, drawings, symbols, and one word repeated again and again: Watcher. "Who is the Watcher?" his father asked. "I don't know," Ryan said, "but I think he knows." I remember that night, Ryan dreamt again. Not just flashes, but vivid memories. Futures he hadn't lived yet. And this time, someone else was in the dream, watching him from the shadows. The Watcher had arrived. Tomorrow, he moves. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little horror story I wrote. If you did, Make sure to follow and like the video. It really helps me out as a small creator. And comment if you want more stories like these. And yeah, I guess that's it. See you later. Bye.